Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's new makeup releases, going on the wish list or not. Every Sunday I come back here and we discuss the new makeup releases from the last week, the sneak peeks, the announcements, all the fun slash ridiculous things that are being released, and I let you know my thoughts about them and whether or not I am aiming to pick them up. I'm actually wearing one of the new releases on my face today and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. I'm also drinking some coffee, pew pew, out of my Star Wars mug. This is actually the only thing I bought when I was at Disneyland? Disney World? Disney Park? I don't know which one, when I was in LA. This is actually the only thing I bought. I know, crazy, right? If you haven't subscribed, I'd love to see you subscribe because I do upload quite a lot of videos. There's gonna be a bunch next week, including this look right here. And also, I have gotten a really cool thing on my channel. I've gotten an intro. Cue intro. What did you think? I don't know about the music or like the sounds yet. I'm gonna have to probably fix that a bit. If you have any ideas, do let me know. I don't like super poppy, high, like loud music. That's not the kind of intro I want to have. I want to have something not serene, but just calming. I also changed the banner on my YouTube page. Do please check that out. I really love it. And also the end page, like the end slate, is going to be changed as well. I did get this from Rachel. I think her name is Rachel Coffee. She is an excellent creator and I paid for this. Like, this is her job and I pay for this. I pay your artists. I can't pay my bills with exposure and neither can they, and I will leave a link to her website down below. I think she's very talented and I'm super excited about what I received. I feel like I got what I paid for and maybe even then some. Let's start with talking about what's on my eyes, and if you have seen my Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. You know that it is the new Nabla collection. I have it all here because I am in the midst of filming with it. There are, this is called the Cutie collection. It is coming with 3 of their new pencils. They're called I think they're called the Cupid's Arrow. Yeah, like multi-function pencils that you can smudge. They come in 3 different colors and there should already be a video swatching these live. I haven't filmed it yet, but I'm filming it after this. There should already be a video with me swatching all of these things, so I will leave that up here. I will leave it up here and I will also leave it down below, so do check it out if you're interested in this collection. I did receive this as PR. And there are also 3 lipsticks, 1 with each collection. So this is basically this year's Cutie collection, and each collection comes with a palette, 1 of those pencils, and a lipstick. You can buy them all separately, of course, but they're meant to like go together. If you haven't heard me talk about the Cutie palettes from Nabla before, I don't know how you missed it because I've gone on and on and on about that. Like, I've literally been a broken record. But they're cute little 6-pan palettes like this. So they came up with 3 more now, and they're like little 6-pan things, and they have a mirror, and this is a very sturdy and nice cardboard packaging. I really like it. It's not flimsy. It is a bit thicker, so it's really like cushiony for the shades, and it's a really nice mirror. I have been traveling with the 2 I've had a lot, and I do have a video on that one as well if you want to see the 2 original ones. These are available. I will link them down below, link them in different places where you can get them. I'm so excited. This is the one I'm wearing today. I have swatched all of these. So far I've only worn this, but the looks with these palettes will be like tomorrow if all goes well. So I am wearing this palette today, and that is that silver and that like cool tone smoky brown that you see here. So far really enjoying it. This is the platinum one, and then we have the one that's called Metropolitan. This is the number 4, and this is the shades here. It's like 2 mattes and there are 3 metallics here, and then there is this very glittery toppery shade. Again, if you want to see swatches, it's already live, do check the link. And then it is the Wild Berry. This is number 5. I think this is my favorite, even though I've only swatched it so far. This one has 3 mattes. One of these latex shades is this beautiful peach. Then it is 2 more glittery shades. It's Bucolic Baby, that is it's like a muted pink glitter, and then it is Alchemy 2.0, and I will show you as well in that video that again is linked down below what the difference between the Alchemy, the original one, and the 2.0 is. This is a glittery duochrome. I don't want to go on and on about this release. I do love it. I mean, I love Nabla. I am on Nabla's PR list, but I loved Nabla before I was on their PR list. I'm guessing that is why I'm on their PR list, because they saw my videos and saw that I really like the brand. So if you want to see some swatches, if you want to hear my thoughts about them, if you want to like know more about the collection, do check out the swatches. If you're just interested in picking it up and you're excited about it being live, like me, I will leave the links down below to where you can shop it. I am so excited that that collection is out. I'm so excited that they're doing more Cutie palettes. Honestly, when I got these, I was like, you know, I'm that little meme with that girl that's just so excited. These are trying times and I'm not really shopping right now because I can't. I shop with the money that I bring in on this channel, and right now AdSense is cut because I'm guessing that brands don't, like the bigger brands don't want to do a lot of ads on YouTube right now. So for me, like, I can't really invest that much back into my channel, so getting something this exciting in PR just, it upped my mood. It really did. But on the other hand, I mean, I have so much makeup, I don't need to buy anything, but I decided for myself that I was like, okay, so it's an enforced low buy. So I'm basically on a like a forced low buy right now, which I have nothing against, to be honest. I don't, shopping isn't like a hobby. Sometimes when you ask people, they're like, what do you like? And they're like, shopping. I don't like shopping, I like makeup. But I also like the makeup I have. But I have actually bought one thing this month. I made the month's purchase, and it is actually one of the new items, and I will show you that in a bit because I'm super excited to receive it. It's probably gonna take a while because shipping is for long because of the situation we're in, and I have nothing against that. I mean, I need people to stay safe rather than be quick, if you understand what I'm saying. So I will show you that towards the end of the video, what I actually did purchase, because I'm excited about that one as well. Another one that I got a lot of tags in, and thank you so much for still tagging me on Instagram. It is really helpful. If you see something on Instagram that you think that I should talk about in these episodes, do tag me. I watch my Instagram so many times a day, and maybe I'll miss your tag, but I will say I do see a lot of tags. And I did get so many tags on this new BH Cosmetics collection, and I feel bad for everyone having a festival collection right now, but my love for colorful makeup isn't tied to festival season, so I'm not really like, I'm happy that they're still releasing festival season makeup because I love colorful makeup, and for a lot of brands this is the only time of year when they're actually releasing colorful makeup, so I'm not sad about that. But this is the festival, what are they calling this, midnight festival collection. I think this is the third time they're having a festival collection. I did buy the one from year one, I really liked it. I didn't buy the one from year two, I thought it was a bit too neutral, and I'm not gonna buy this one because of three reasons. One is a forced low buy, but if I wasn't on the forced low buy, I still wouldn't buy for two reasons. One being, there's a cat here for you. One being that this is a rainbow palette, and I just did get and review the cake palette by Glamlite. We're gonna talk about a Glamlite thing in a while as well, and I really love that palette so much. So if I'm gonna dig into a rainbow palette right now, it's gonna be that one because I still feel so attracted to it. And also this one has a row of pressed glitters, and I'm trying to stay clear of pressed glitters. I don't hate pressed glitters, and I actually do use glitters sometimes in my makeup, so I'm not out and about with pitchforks being like, stop the pressed glitters, but I am sick and tired of seeing pressed glitters in every palette. And I do think that a lot of people, probably like me, like sprucing up looks sometimes with glitters, so adding one pressed glitter in a palette, I'm not upset about it. But this is 4 pressed glitters, and I'm like, maybe some of you are, but I'm not using glitters that much. I don't need 4. 1, fine. 4, no thank you, ma'am. There's also lip glosses and a brush set in this. I'm not looking for any of those, so this isn't 100% for me. And I think basically the main thing of it, of course, is forced love by. Oh my god, so boring already. Sorry. But also that I already just got a rainbow palette that I'm so thrilled with, so I do not need to add another one. Oh, can we quickly mention this one, because I've talked about this is the 3rd week in a row when I'm talking about the Alien Cosmetics squads, but they have revealed a 4th one, and I do think that the 4th one is the last one. So I've showed you before the blue dreamy one, the berry angel one, and the orange yellow blue wild one. Now they've also revealed a more smoky neutral one that's called Unseen. It is a dark wine like burgundy matte. I feel like it's a black and a gray matte. I think this is a cute palette, and then it's like in a bronze. I think this is cute, and I think that this is the kind of neutral that I can get on board with. It's 3 neutrals and a burgundy. Yes, I can do that. So I actually think that I like all of these quads. I think they're really cute. Not gonna pick them up because I have just recently, although I didn't like them, I'm probably gonna declutter them. The quads from Revolution Pro. If you want to see a review of that, Dumpster Fire, that is already live on my channel. I had it live this week, so if you want to see that, it's already live. And I also still have some quads coming in that I actually bought, and I bought them in March and they still haven't arrived. But again, I understand longer shipping time. I'm not salty. I'm just saying I haven't received them yet. So me ordering another set of quads when I haven't even received the quads I bought, that's just stupid. And I'm trying to not, like, don't be stupid, stupid. Isn't that what Philip DeFranco is saying? I'm trying to not be that. Okay? Don't be stupid, stupid. They are already available for pre-order and they're only $15 each. So I do think that getting a quad from an indie brand for $15, I don't think that that is a bad deal, and they look really cute and I like the covers and everything. So this is something that I could consider later on, or just not right now. I can't be spending money when I already have quads coming in. So I like it, but it's a pass for right now. This is the Shop Peachy Queen. Is she releasing a palette a week now? She's like the Colourpop of the indie community. This is the Sriracha eyeshadow palette and Spicy Sriracha. 12 shades, pressed glitters, shimmers and mattes. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of pressed. Which is the pressed glitter here? I can't really see. I'm guessing one of those goldy ones is a pressed glitter. I think this is cute, but I don't really understand why that minty blue isn't the like green of the cap. I like palettes like this. I like yellow, orangey, red. I still love looks like that. I think it's really pretty. And I do realize that it is a bit overdone, but I don't hate this color scheme. I just don't understand why there isn't green in here. But maybe there is for a reason that I don't understand, because I don't like hot food. I don't like sriracha sauce. My fiance loves sriracha. He uses it on absolutely everything. I don't dislike hot sauce. It's just that I have some problems with my tummy, and hot food really disrupts my tummy and makes it ache for hours and hours. And I can't just, like, I can't deal with that on top of everything else. Like, I'm struggling as it is, so I don't need that in my life. But I don't hate it, and I like the aesthetics. I like the approach on like finding a different kind of a theme, but I'm not really interested. I'm pretty sure it's available. I will link it down below in case you are. Maybe you are a lover of sriracha and this is exactly what you need in your life. Here is another spicy palette. This is the Extra Spicy by Gimme Glow. This has been announced now. She also announced the packaging of the highlighters for summer. I'll talk about that when we have seen a little bit more. She's gonna have some kind of a summer collection. I want to make an order from Gimme Glow. I will say, you have written me a lot of letters, a lot of mails, and I am so sorry that I haven't gotten back to you, but just know, if you have written me a mail about Gimme Glow, I have read it. I've gotten several letters from you about Gimme Glow. I've gotten DMs, I've gotten comments saying that you've been very disappointed with the brand and you haven't been getting good customer service and that the owner hasn't been doing her due diligence with your money and your order, let's say. So that does deter me a bit because I'm not on their PR list, and all of the people that have said this are people that are international customers like me. And maybe that is reflected in like how her pricing is for international shipping, that maybe she isn't that invested in customers outside of US. I don't know, maybe she just thinks that it's too much work for the same money that she would get like if she just shipped it inside of US, and maybe US customers is going so good so she doesn't really bother that much with customers outside of US. I don't know, but just know I've seen it, I hear you, and yes, it does make me a bit worried as well, but I still wanna I want to see for myself. I'm not gonna order right now. I don't really know if this palette is what I want. And like I said, I've already made a purchase for April, and if nothing changes with AdSense, this is probably going to be my only makeup purchase of April. So I don't see myself buying this palette right now. This says coming soon. I do think it looks really pretty. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of like the bronze and the champagne. I definitely feel like that 2K wings could have been a metallic red and the ghost pepper could have been a metallic yellow. I mean, that would have made this extra spicy. I don't understand what it is with makeup brands and thinking that every palette needs a bronze or a gold. Every palette doesn't need a bronze or a gold. I know, right? So I like it, but do I like it enough to buy it? I don't know. I don't know actually, we'll see. I'm putting a pin in that. I still want to try Gimme Glow, but I did opt for another palette, and like I said, we'll talk about that towards the end. So I don't hate it, but I'm not gonna like go out of my way, at least not right now. This is something that we haven't seen for a long time. Listen carefully, boys and girls. Colourpop is coming out with something new. I know, right? They are coming out, and this is only going to be on Ulta right now. It's probably going to come to Colourpop as well, but right now their facility is closed due to quarantine rules in California. I don't really know how that works. I'm so sorry that I'm not like, I'm trying to keep up with the rules that are in my country, but from what I gather, they are not able to work right now within their facility due to the lockdown of California, or maybe it's just LA. I'm so sorry if I'm getting this wrong, but I'm guessing that this is something that they had done from before, and now they're releasing it on Ulta to begin with. I'm sure it's gonna come to Colourpop as soon as everything like opens up. It's a Solstice palette and an All Things palette. I think the I'm so happy that they're doing 9-pan cardboard packaging. Those are so nice. So nice. I have it in the, what is it called? The Frozen palette. I have the Elsa one. The packaging is cardboard 9-pan. It's stunning. It's beautiful. I hope they do more. It's beautiful. It seems to be no pressed glitters in either of those. It seems to be matte shimmers, and one of them at least seems to have that new super metallic formula. It's a neutral palette. One is a bit rosy burgundy. One is a bit peachy brown with a khaki metallic. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing that I'm gonna pick up. There's also some new luxe glosses and 2 powder bronzers. Packaging is 10 out of 10. I'm not interested in this when it comes to Colourpop site either. I will say that even the neutral palettes from Colourpop, when I try them, I do enjoy them because the quality is nice and they're usually have some depth to them, so I can make them like a bit smoky like this. But this isn't something that I'm gonna pick up, but I am happy to see. I never thought I'd say that, but I'm kind of happy to see Colourpop in the news again. This is something that I was so interested in, and I was talking about this in the group chat with Amy and Karen, and this is the e.l.f. Cosmetics new Sheer Slick lipsticks. e.l.f. never comes with any news. They have a e.l.f. Sweden site. They never comes with any news there. We haven't seen the small palettes yet. We haven't, like, listen, there's nothing. It's the place where e.l.f. makeup goes to die. That's what e.l.f. Sweden is. And I really think that these look cute. You know how I feel about like glossy sheer lipsticks. Will say though that Karen had tried these, and when I said that in the group chat, she was like, they're nice, but you own this. Usually Karen's the enabler, and now she's like, you don't need this. So I'm feeling good about that. It makes me also feel that she liked them, so if you're maybe looking for a glossy sheer formula, maybe this could be for you. I'm not sure about the color selection though. They are so berry. All of them are berry. All of them are berry. I was kind of hoping at least one would be darker and one would be more brown, but all of them are berries. One is a bit more orange, one is a bit more pink, one is a bit more red, but they're all berries. So I really like this release, and if I had e.l.f. readily available, this is something that I would have tried, but since, like I said, e.l.f. Sweden is where e.l.f. makeup goes to die, I'm not able. Ooh, let's talk about this one. When I saw this, I swear, I was like, ooh, this is so cute and this is so unexpected. This is from Buxom, and this is Buxom's summer collection. This is called Staycation Vibes. We don't call it staycation in Sweden, we call it hemester. So vacation in Sweden is called semester and home is called hem. So hemester is basically you're doing your vacation either at home or in your surrounding area. A lot of people say that they're doing a hemester, like a staycation, in the city that they live, just to be like tourists in their own city, which I think is a really nice thing. And this is something that I think a lot of Swedes will do this year, because probably the borders are going to be closed for quite some time, and almost every Swede, like, I don't know if you knew this, but in Sweden, if you have a job, you have 5 weeks of paid vacation if you have a full-time job. So I do have 5 weeks of paid vacation, but I'm only going to take 3 this week, and usually we go abroad, but no Swede is really going to be able to do that this year. So I think that since we are still on vacation, I think a lot of people might save it until winter and hope that they will be able to go somewhere in winter. And I think a lot of people like me instead are thinking, so where can I go in Sweden? So I am thinking about doing a hemester or a staycation in Sweden. And actually, I'm kind of excited about that because Sweden in the summer is wonderful, like truly wonderful. And this collection is also truly wonderful. There's something about this palette, there's something, I feel, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like this palette is a summer version of the Prism palette by Anastasia, and I was so close to getting the Prism. There's something about the color combos, they're not dupes, nothing like that, but something about the unexpected yellow and then like the two turquoises, there's something about that that makes me go, huh. And I was so close in getting that Prism palette. The only reason why I didn't get it is because I was mentally scarred mentally scarred from subculture, so I didn't pick it up. But I like this. Also, there are primary infused bronzers. Their primary infused blushes are so well loved, and I love them as well. They're beautiful. So it's only a matter of time until they come up with primary infused bronzers. Super excited. I will most definitely pick up one of these bronzers. I've heard that this collection is coming to Sweden, that it is coming in June. I have received some PR from Buxom. Don't know if I will receive this. Have no idea. There's also some lip glosses in this collection, but I will say, if you are interested and if you're still interested in June, I might actually buy some of this, even if I don't receive it in PR, because I do think that this is so pretty, and I have been so impressed with the things that I've tried from Buxom, like the lip products. So I am intrigued. I like it. It's a half neutral, half colorful palette. It's a bit unexpected. It has two blues, a yellow, and a red and a pink. I kind of like it. This is already available in US if you're interested. I feel sad that it takes so long for it to come to Sweden, but I think the main reason right now why releases are being late is due to the situation globally, not due to the brands. I think it's basically out of their control right now, because Buxom is usually so quick with coming with things to Sweden, so I actually do not think that it's their decision. But this is available in US. If you're interested, I will link it down below, because yeah, I'm kind of intrigued. I think that this is the thing on today's episode that I am the most interested in picking up. Except one more thing, and then of course the thing that I did buy. Let's talk about the other thing that I am, honestly, if I see this in Sweden, I will buy one or two of this. And this is the new Lipstories Adventurous Natural Wonders by the Sephora brand. This lipstick formula is A+. It's a beautiful formula. The matte formula is beautiful, the cream formula is beautiful, the metallic formula is comme ci comme ça, because it is sometimes a bit too sheer and the colors are a bit weird, and I'm also not a fan of like a metallic or a glitter lip unless it's a red. And the red metallic is actually quite nice. So if you're like me and you only like a metallic red on your lips, the metallic red, not that bad actually, but these are stunning. The packaging is beautiful, it's easy to recycle, the colors are and these colors are so beautiful, because there is an orangey beige and there is also like an ochre, like a yellow color. Stunning. If this comes to Sweden, usually Sephora brand things come to Sweden. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they come later, but most of the time they do. And if they do, I will pick up one or two of these. They are pretty affordable. I love the formula, and I'm super excited that they're still coming out with colors in this formula. So yeah, this is something that if I see it, I'll probably pick it up. I really recommend this formula. If you're looking for lipstick at Sephora that is great quality, lots of colors, but you don't want to spend like Charlotte Tilbury money, do recommend these. They are super stunning. I do have a video swatching all of the 30 colors that came to Sweden. It's an older video, but I still recommend it if you want to see lip swatches. Stunning. Anastasia Beverly Hills has come out with a set with 4 mini glosses, and these are new formulas, and I am guessing that the new formulas just mean that they're a bit more sheer, because the lip glosses from Anastasia Beverly Hills has been very opaque. So I'm guessing that they are just a bit more sheer, which I think is not a bad thing. I think it's smart of them to expand on this, because their lip glosses are really pretty, but I do think it's smart to come up with a new, more sheer formula as well, because I know that a lot of people do prefer lip glosses to be a bit more sheer. I like both, to be honest, but I think it's smart, and the colors are very pinky neutral. They look pretty. It's not something that I'm gonna pick up. If I'm gonna pick up a gloss from Anastasia, it's gonna be one gloss. But I do love the whole idea of mini glosses though. But yeah, these are already available. It's $28 for 4 mini glosses, which is actually quite a good deal for a more high-end brand like Anastasia. And yeah, I'll link it down below. It's already available. I don't hate it at all. This is something that I was tagged in, and I don't know how to feel about this. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this. This is Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild is coming out with a fantasy maker collection, and this is basically a full like stand, because what I see at Walmart is a full mother fluffing stand of makeup that looks cheap. I'm sorry. Wet n Wild has really nice things, and sometimes their packaging is on more the cheapy like Claire's style, but sometimes they're really nailing it. This looks cheap, and I'm guessing they are. I'm guessing they are cheap, but do they have to? I don't know. White with colored stars, glitter gels, and then the quads with 2 pressed glitters and 2 other shadows in each quad. 50% pressed glitters in a quad? No, thank you. And there are lip glosses and pens and just a bunch of things. Love quads. I love that quads is like, this is the year of quads. I am all about that life. I love that. I'm so here for it. But quads with 2 pressed glitters? No, I don't want that. This is probably not going to come to Sweden. Wet n Wild takes forever to come to Sweden. It might show up on Beauty Bay, because Beauty Bay does carry Wet n Wild at this point, but they are already available in the US. They are coming online soon to Wet n Wild. I will link it down below. You can check it out and see if it's arrived. It's probably really inexpensive, and I'm guessing within this line there is probably one like hidden gem, one like super great product, but I don't want to go through all of this to see which one or which 2 they are, because they're just not giving me the look of this collection. Doesn't look, you're gonna find some new favorites here. That's not what the message that I'm getting from this collection. So for me, this is a pass. I do think though that a lot of teens and preteens is gonna love this, and maybe this collection is for them. If I saw this at 12, 13, 14, I would have squealed like the 13 little girl I was and bought like 5, 6 things and been so excited. I spent my whole allowance on it. So I'm not the target demographic. But once in my life I was, and I would have loved it, but right now I'm just not gonna pick this up. Maybe you have nieces or daughters or nephews or sons that would really love to play with this, and I think that this is probably great fun play makeup to start up with. Although pressed glitters, maybe you should tell them to use it on their cheekbones and not their eyes, but it's not for me. I Heart Revolution has come out with 2 new things. Not true. I am lying. Liar Angie, they have come out with 2 collections. They are expanding on the avocado and peach theme, and they are coming out with so many more things. It's like mascara, setting spray, lipstick, lip oils, brow products, like everything you can imagine. I am guessing that this avocado and peach line is doing great, and that's why they're coming out with more things. Makeup Revolution, I've tried some things this year. It was one of the brands I wanted to try. Some things have been truly good. Some things have been truly horrible. So I think right now I'm taking a slight bit of a break from Makeup Revolution. Maybe I'll revisit them a bit in the future if they come up with something good. So far from the things I've used, the ones from I Heart Revolution I like them more than the ones from the other brands. They're also coming out with these new like cheek products. I think they're like blushes. It's an apple and peach and a strawberry. It's like shimmery cheek products. I'm guessing it is a blush highlighter hybrid kind of a thing. Usually the baked products from Makeup Revolution and like I Heart Revolution and all of those brands, the baked ones are really nice. So I do think that this little box is probably going to be a really nice product. If this is something you're looking for and if you want to buy it on a budget, I think that this little box thing is going to be nice, because I've tried similar products from before and they have been really good, and I can't see them making a good formula bad over time, although brands are known to make their formulas bad over time. So maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but I do think that that is probably a good product if that's something you're looking for. I will link it down below where it's available. I'm not really sure where when I'm filming this. Haus lamps, which is Lady Gaga's makeup brand, are coming out with some new colors, I'm guessing, of existing formulas, because it's new lip liners and new lip glosses, and I'm pretty sure that she has had these formulas before, but they're just new colors coming out. I think that's smart. If this is a big seller at Haus Labs, it's smart to come up with new colors. I'm yet to try the Haus Labs like brand, and I don't see myself trying it right now. I really love Lady Gaga and I really had high hopes for this collection, but so far I'm not wowed, but I'm sure that maybe in the future if they release something I'll pick it up, but right now it's a pass. But yeah, new colors available if you're interested. Link it down below. I quickly want to mention this one as well, only because I love the other products so much, and this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner. I have the night mask, the watermelon night mask from Glow Recipe, and I have used it up. It's in my empties. It's a really nice night mask, and if this one is anything close to that, I'm guessing it's a really nice product. So I'm actually slightly intrigued by this, and also one of the promo pictures here shows it to be a bit more serum-like, and I love toners that have a bit more like, they're not like watery but have a bit more of a serum texture to them. So that makes me very intrigued. So this is something that I could actually potentially pick up in the future, because I really have loved the things I've tried from them before, and this seems to be a bit more of a serum-like toner, which is something that I actually really enjoy. Ooh, I forgot to talk about this one. Ooh, I'm so excited. I've talked about this before. This isn't the first time I'm mentioning this. Glamlite, I told you before, they are coming out with a street taco. Basically, it's a mini palette of the taco palette. I have the big taco palette. I am affiliated with Glamlite. I have a code. It is Angelica. You will get 15% off Glamlite. So I've used the taco palette. I've used the cake palette. I really like them. The Miracle palette was in the Try Beauty box that I curated. Really like that one. All in all, Glamlite has spectacular, really nice eyeshadow formula. I really do enjoy it, and this is so pretty. So this is a mini palette. It's a little taco. I kind of like it. It has some neutral shades. It has some really poppy greens, purples, like that coral and that orange. And I did message the owner of Glamlite, because I mean, we do talk a bit. I am affiliated with the brand, and I said congratulations to this palette, it looks so pretty, and she said that she is sending it to me. So I am super grateful and I'm super excited. So when I receive this, which I don't really know when it's going to be, because I don't really know about the release right now, and I also don't know how the postal service is working right now with the situation that's going on, but when I receive it, I will for sure be making a video, and I hope you're excited. And if you want to pick this up for yourself, like I said, you will get 50% off if you use my code. Ooh, it is launching Taco Tuesday, next Tuesday at 10 a.m. PST. $22. Oh, that's so nice. I am so excited about this release. Yeah, super excited. I love a small palette. I love their formula. I love the color scheme. Yeah, I'm excited. Something else that is releasing really soon, and this is the Melt Cosmetics 420 palette. I think this is the 3rd year in a row that they're doing weed themed makeup for 420. Pretty sure about that. I personally don't really care about like weed themed things. I have no horse in that race. In Sweden it is illegal, but I honestly don't care. Like I said, I don't have a horse in that race. It's not the hill that I'm gonna die on. But this is launching at 4:20 p.m. PST. I mean, that's pretty fun. I'm pretty sure that Melt Cosmetics is also closed due to the lockdown of like California, because I'm pretty sure that the girls are living in LA. This palette is an all matte neutral palette with 3 greens. It seems all matte. I think that this is a nice complementary to the Gemini and the Smoke Show palette. If you have those two, because they are very low on mattes, and if I'm not mistaken, at least the Smoke Show palette, maybe this is a complementary to the Smoke Show palette. I don't need a nude palette with some greens. Maybe I should just put that out there. I do not need a nude palette with some greens. I have more than enough and I do really like the Melt formula, but I like a mix of mattes and metallics, or mattes and shimmers, or mattes and like dew cream toppers. I don't even care. Or if it's going to be an all matte palette, I need it to be not this neutral. So this isn't for me. It's probably going to be around the $50 mark. That's usually what it is. I don't think that if you order this from the Melt website, it's going to ship directly. It's probably going to ship once they open again, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be available at Sephora as well, and I'm pretty sure that Sephora is shipping, even though with some delay. Don't know when or if or how this is coming to Beauty Bay, so I will link some places down below where you can check for it. But I think this is a nice complement to the other palettes, but it's truly nothing that I need like at all. Let's quickly mention Hourglass. Hourglass is coming out with more in their Veil series. They're coming out with an eye primer and a setting spray. I think we're gonna see a lot of brands that are known for maybe a specific thing or two, that they're really gonna pad out their brands and be an all-inclusive brands, to really add things to their brand so that they have everything. Because I do think like the main thing with a brand, like what you want is for people to buy everything from your brand, and for that to be possible, you need to be able to offer each and every single category. And of course, there are very few consumers that are so loyal to a brand so that they will buy everything from that brand, but they are out there. There are people that are only wearing one brand, and I think that there is a lot of people that are really loyal to Hourglass, so I'm not surprised that they're padding out their collection with more things. They came out with a mascara, they come out now with a new concealer, they're also bringing out more different kinds of brushes, and now an eye primer and a setting spray. It's only a matter of time before they are coming out with more like shadows and stuff, because they used to have eyeshadows, but I don't think they do anymore. But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that from Hourglass coming in a bit as well, because they used to have that, but I don't think they have anymore. I think they only have those glitter pop things, if I'm not totally mistaken. This is already available. I will link down below. I had to check the date, but it's already available. I'll link it. Okay, let me quickly mention this one before we get into the thing that I actually did end up picking up. And if you are keeping up with the new makeup releases, you probably already know what that thing is, because you're like, huh, she haven't mentioned this yet. But this is the Wishful Skin, which is the Huda Beauty skincare brand, and now they're releasing their second and third, I'm guessing, product then. And this is a sheet mask and a thirst trap cocoon mask shin lift sculpting. Okay, what this is, that it is a sheet mask, and then it's one of those, I'm thinking a rubber thing that you pull under your shin and just hook on your ears to like really hold the sheet mask in and like sculpt the shin a bit, like, and you put skincare within that pocket. I don't think I'm ever gonna be this high maintenance. I'm just too lazy. I'm too lazy for this. This isn't something that I see myself doing. It says Shin Lift Sculpting Sheet. So that is a sheet mask. I thought that was one of those reusable things that you can just use again and again, but I'm guessing that is a sheet mask as well. $9 each. That is not like super expensive, but it's still pretty expensive. I don't buy expensive sheet masks like that. That's not how I roll. How I do it is that I buy like inexpensive sheet masks and I put my expensive serum under, and then I put the sheet mask over to really lock it in together with the ingredients that the sheet mask has. That's how I do it. Maybe this is great. I'm gonna have to look at some reviews, I guess. I thought that was a reusable one, like one of those that you can just reuse, but I'm guessing not. $9 is a lot for a sheet mask though. I'm gonna skip. I'm not really looking for new skincare right now. Although that like serum from Glow Recipe is something that I could see myself maybe picking up in the future if I run out of something like that to use. Because I go through 2 different toners. I use the one from Pixie. But I only use that when I'm not using some other kind of a peeling ingredients, because I don't want to mix it and make it like too much. But this is also a PHA and a BHA toner, so it's gonna have to like replace the Pixie one then. Okay, I'm going all over the place. Let me talk about the last item, the thing that I actually bought. And if you are keeping up with the new releases, you know that what I got was the new Viseart palette. I did buy this. This is called the Spritz Edit eyeshadow palette, and in my last episode I was even drinking an Aperol Spritz, and this palette is inspired by an Aperol Spritz. I said this before, I love a fiery orange red eye still. This is a bit neutral leaning for my liking usually, but I really want to try Viseart, and I do think that this is a really nice palette, and I have been into doing like more neutral leaning things and mixing neutrals and colors, so I think that this is going to be a nice way for me to try out the Viseart formula. I also did buy the Shoo Shoo palette, so I actually did bundle it up a bit so that I can try the Viseart formula. I don't know when this is shipping out. This is available. I will link it down below in case you're interested. I was obviously interested enough to make this my April purchase, so I'm super excited to be trying this out. I do think though that shipping will take some time. Again, the world is the way it is, but if you're interested in seeing a video with me trying like Viseart, like is it worth the hype, let me know, because I am super interested to be trying out Viseart. My guess is this is going to reach me in May, so it's gonna take a little time. We're already in May soon because it's like 18th today, so yeah, this is probably gonna reach me in May. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this Spritz palette. I like the matte selection, and some of the shimmers are maybe too neutral for me, but sometimes there's just something that just like, yes, this is what I want to try, so this is what I'm gonna try. And I am actually kind of interested. I'm intrigued, I'm interested, I'm happy to be owning this. I'm happy it's a mini palette. I wanted to try one of the mini palettes from Viseart because they're doing so many fun mini palettes. I thought that it's so stupid for me to try a big one when I love mini palettes and they do mini palettes. You know, let me know if you're interested in seeing what I think about it once we get there, and also let me know if there's anything in this week's new makeup releases that you are super interested in, like what piqued your interest the most. I think, except of course the one that I bought, and then the Glamlite one that I am getting in PR, and of course the Nabla ones that I already have. Those are my three favorite ones, but I also really love that Buxom release, and I think that would be a nice purchase for summer for me, because I think that is something that I actually would really like to play with because it is an unexpected color combo. And the Sephora Lipstories, those look so good. I really hope they come to Sweden. I would love to pick up a color or two. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, but before you leave, I'd love to see you tomorrow for this look and two others, and I'll see you then. Bye!